YouTube, what's good, man? Welcome to another motherfucking video. Chilling in the car right now, man. Getting a little bit of reading done, man. And I don't think I've explained it on this, on this channel, man. But I've been doing a lot of reading lately. Actually, almost done with my first like full self improvement book, and right now I'm reading Atomic Habits, as you can see. Let me see, if I can see that. Atomic Habits, man. I'm on page 244. Almost done with it, man, honestly. And I'm sitting here getting some reading done before I head in this gym and do some cardio and abs. And I like to read in a very, very quiet space, quiet area. Um, so usually I read right before I'm about to clock in, go to work, or right when I'm about to go to sleep, or you know what I'm saying. Just it kind of just puts my mind at ease when it comes to my mental state. Uh, right now, I'm about to walk in the gym with a lot of people, uh, and a little something about me, man. I don't. I'm not nervous around people no more, but I do not like being around a lot of motherfuckers. Like, uh, I don't like being in being around large groups of people. Right, that shit just it's not something I'm really into, man. I really, like I said in my last video yesterday, I really just be making my food, making my videos, staying in my house, and staying out the fucking way. I don't go nowhere. I don't want to go nowhere. I'm locked the fuck in, right? And that's not a phase, fellas. That's just how I always been, right? It's just to a higher degree now, right? It's just to a level where I'm not just sitting in the house bullshitting, scrolling, you know what I'm saying, being an introvert, and not getting nothing done. I'm actually in the house just working, like from work, drive home, and back to work. Back to working on my videos. So sitting here reading Atomic Habits, man, and one of the things that this book, I'm gonna do a full breakdown of this book, but like one of the huge takeaways I've been getting from this book, is just the importance of the small wins, fellas. Like the little small daily battles that you gotta go through, the little fucking tedious bullshit or inconvenient circumstances that you gotta navigate on a day to day basis. We all go through it. You know what I'm saying? The reality is, fellas, no day is ever gonna be perfect, right? You may have the perfect day planned out in your head, right? The perfect workout planned out, the perfect nutrition plan planned out, right? You may have all of it broken down, all of it written down to a T. You know exactly what the fuck you want to do to perfection. Fellas, the reality is the chances of that actually coming to fruition is slim to none, right? Life happens. Bullshit happens, right? And I'll give you a little story, fellas. On Monday, last Monday, I think it was like a week ago, I was supposed to get a video uploaded, and I ended up not uploading the video, because I got a call super late Sunday about somebody breaking into the place I work at, fellas. Somebody literally started throwing rocks and broke the glass open, busted in, stole shit. He didn't steal a lot, but just busted the glass, broke in the restaurant, and fucking ran away. You know what I'm saying? So that killed my whole Monday, right? Just dealing with that shit. Uh, Finding this motherfucker on camera, what he looked like, just making sure the fucking window gets boarded up. Whole bunch of shit, fellas. And that was an unfortunate circumstance, right? That is just a part of life. That is just a part of the daily little tedious bullshit that you gotta go through, right? Did I know that this motherfucker was gonna wake up to that day and realize, oh, I'm gonna go break into this motherfucking place and steal alcohol, right? I don't know what convinced him to do that, right? I have no control over why the fuck he did it. What was he thinking, right? What the fuck? What was his goal, right? I don't know none of that, right? So the shit like that is just out of your control, fellas, right? And you're gonna go through a lot of shit that like is unfortunate, right? It was unfortunate, fellas, when my auntie passed away suddenly in June, right? It was unfortunate that when I was sitting and chilling in the Chick-fil-A drive-through, parked, right, and the lady decides to not pay attention, hit me full speed, completely total my car, uh, ruin my fucking my spine, disc, and whatever else, right? Sitting here going through these treatments every week, right? Because of somebody else's bad decision, fellas, right? And the reality is, a lot of your life is just gonna be you navigating somebody else's bad decisions, right? And I talk a lot about environment. I talk about a lot about controlling your area, controlling the place, the shit that you consume, and the shit that's around you, right? But there's sometimes, fellas, there's a lot of times where you have no control, right? If that motherfucking coworker at work pissing you off, oh well, right? If your boss pissing you the fuck off, you don't like that motherfucker, oh well, that's your job, right? And the reality is, fellas, it's like you can control your environment, you can set yourself up for success as much as you want, right? The main part of getting to the next level is navigating the bullshit. The main part of getting to the next level is just maneuvering through unfortunate circumstances, right? I remember when I got in the accident, fellas, that accident that I was just talking about previously, right? I ended up getting 4 herniated disc, right? Shit took me out the gym, still has me out the gym. Um, it was 2 days before I was supposed to go travel to Austin for work, right? I had to hurry up, find a rental car because my car got totaled. It was smoking, right? Now I'm sitting here with a car that costs more money, right? I had to rush and get a car because I had to hurry up and get the rental car, right? A whole bunch of crazy shit just because off of what somebody else did, fellas. I wasn't speeding, I didn't cause this wreck, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But you see how I gotta the deal with the actions of somebody else bullshit, right? I can easily be like, man, fuck this. I'm not gonna go to the gym no more. I don't want to eat my diet. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just gonna be lazy. Why is this happening to me, right? Just playing the fucking victim route, right? And holy shit, this fucking light keep cutting off. A lot, fellas, when the shit happened, man, I was like that for a month, right? I was like that for a little minute. I had that mindset, right? I remember my mom would call me, fellas, and just she can just see the not give a fuck in my face. Like I just was just in a dark place, fellas. I just didn't care, you know. I just didn't. I had no energy about myself. I had no confidence. I had no urge to do anything, right? If it was up to me, fellas, I would literally just rot in that hotel and not do anything. But I couldn't do that because I was still had to show up for work. Um, but I'm sitting here reading Atomic Habits, man. And it's just really coming into fruition, like the gist of just winning the daily tiny battles, winning the daily tiny little bullshit, right? Fellas, you don't know how many times I've tried to record videos. It's either blurry, it don't work, the shit cricket, all of that shit, fellas, right? And I gotta end up recording again. Do I want to record that motherfucker again? Hell no, right? But that's just the life of it. That's just the solutions to all the problems. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, eat whatever bullshit come your way, and you can't control what happens to you. You can only control how you react to it, right? And that's one big thing I've been working on. That's something I'm really, really getting good at. Is just I'll hear some bad news now, fellas, and just internalize it, and I'm already thinking about what's the solution, or I really don't give a fuck. It is what it is, right? And my life has been the most peaceful it's ever been, right? Even through the bullshit, even through these back injuries, even through me going back and forth with lawyers and cases and shit like that, right? Insurance people, right? I'm at peace. And it's all because I know the only thing that I can control is how I react to certain situations, right? And it's just like when you motherfuckers talk about you want to lose weight. It's just like you motherfuckers talk about you want to make more money. It's just like when you motherfuckers talk about how you want to attract better women, right? You can't control yo fucking coworkers bringing donuts and kolaches to work, but you can control whether you eat it or not. You can't control whether a chick finds you attractive or not, right? But you can control you going to the gym. You can control having a skincare routine. You can control your motherfucking diet, right? Calendar going off, man. See, the moment you start to realize that a lot of shit is your fucking fault, even when it's not, even when it's even when it's obviously not your fault, it's still your fault. Because the moment you can just take accountability, the moment you can just take shit for what it is, internalize it, move the fuck on, and move forward, right? They always talk about the analogy for in all sports, but mostly football for a cornerback, right, or a quarterback to have a short memory. Quarterback throw an interception, throw a pick six, right? Start the game off, throw a pick six, team down 7-0. You think the quarterback got time to dwell on the interception he just threw? Nah, they just got a pick six. This motherfucker literally got to get back on the field after the kickoff, right? If he's still crying about the interceptions, boom, he might get in the game. He's still worried about the last one, boom, he throw another one, right? Instead of just having a short memory. Okay, I threw this pick. I know when I see this cover two defense, I can't throw the fade route. When I see this cover two defense, I can't throw the slant. Middle's covered, right? Instead of having those thoughts in your head, right? You motherfuckers, it's a difference between when they having, oh fuck, man, why the fuck this receiver ran the wrong route? He didn't do this right. He didn't do that right, right? My line ain't blocking, right? I remember we used to play football, fellas, and we used to get our ass whooped sometimes. And when we was young, we would always blame everybody else. Oh, I used to play running back, fellas. Oh, I can't find a hole. My line not blocking. But the reality is, I'm just not running fast enough, right? Oh, I missed the block, but it's because the lineman missed his assignment, and I had to pick up his. Nah, if you would have just got your assignment, that's a free rusher. You could have picked him up, right? Oh, the teacher gave me a 50 for the class. Nah, you just didn't do none of your work, dickhead. You earned that grade. It's your fault, right? Everything is your fault. And the moment you get that mindset and move the fuck on from whatever the fuck you got to go through, right? Maneuver the daily tiny bullshit, the daily tiny battles, is when you grow, right? Fuck, I gotta stay at work a little later. Damn, fuck, man. I should have went ahead and went to the gym in the morning, right? Next time, I'm just gonna get my ass up and go in the morning instead of trying to go at night. You see, now I'm stuck here at work. Now I'm finna be up late, right? When I could have just woke my ass up earlier. You see what I'm saying, fellas? There's always something you could have did better to control that situation. Could I have controlled this motherfucker breaking the glass in my restaurant? Fuck no, right? But at the same time, I can control how I react to it. Is me going up to that motherfucker trying to find this nigga, kill this nigga, beat this nigga ass gonna do anything? Nah. All right, this motherfucker did this. Let's go ahead and get the. You know what I'm saying, call the cops, do the proper protocol so we can get this shit fixed. Boom, 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 and now the shit's fixed and it's a done deal, right? Couldn't control what he did, but I can control how I react to it. How can I move forward? And the moment you do that, fellas, is the moment you will grow. The moment you do that, fellas, is the moment you stop stressing about shit you cannot control. Right? And that's one of the biggest takeaways I've been taking away from Atomic Habits, man. It's just winning the daily tiny battles, right? We all go through bullshit. We all got crazy circumstances we going through. It's just about how we maneuver them, right? Um, and the better you maneuver them, the more accountability you take, the quicker you able to move the fuck forward. But fellas, I'm about to go in here and do this cardio, man. This cardio and abs. Back in the fucking gym super soon. I think tomorrow, honestly. I'm feeling real good, man. Feeling real fucking good. I think it's time for me to get back in the motherfucking trenches, but I'm gonna take things slowly. I'm not gonna go crazy, but should be back in the gym. So gym vlog coming soon, fellas. Can't wait to fucking get back in the gym. But I'm finna go in here and do this cardio, man. Thank y'all boys for tapping in. That's the motherfucking video for the day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.